So I want to talk about the show Arthur just for a second. So if you don't know, season 22 just premiered recently, and the episode featured a wedding between the kid's teacher, Mr. Ratburn, and his now husband, Patrick. Now, obviously this is a pretty big deal because it's the first gay wedding featured in a show meant for young kids. Now, let me just say that I am absolutely shocked that there are 22 seasons of Arthur. And also, I'm absolutely disgusted at this new, flash animation they're using for the show. It looks terrible. But as far as the actual wedding goes, I thought they did a really good job. I thought they did it very tastefully. And I thought it was good. But then it got me thinking, who exactly is this Patrick Ratburn guy that we are just supposed to assume we can trust? What is this guy's story? Where did he come from? Well, on the episode, if you watch it, you'll see that Patrick Ratburn is a professional chocolatier. So he has his own chocolate shop called Patrick's Chocolates in Elwood City where they live. Well, I started looking into chocolatiers, and I realized that a ton of famous chocolatiers come from Germany. There's tons of famous chocolate companies out of Germany. So then I start looking further into Germany, and I find this information on something called the explosive rat. So I guess what it is back in the 1940s, the British developed this secret weapon where they took rats and they filled them with explosives. I've got a professional artist depiction of what I imagine that would have looked like. And their plan was to take these rats and put them into German boiler rooms so that when the German people discovered these rats, they would likely burn them to dispose of them. And then when they would set the rats on fire, they'd be full of explosives, obviously, and they would explode, which would then cause the boiler to explode. Now, this never actually ended up getting use because the Germans intercepted the shipment of these rats and discovered the plan. So now we know that the Germans had these rats filled with explosives, but we don't know what actually happened with them. What did they do with these rats? Well, what I think happened is that they raised them. These rats grew up, and I believe that one of these rats is Mr. Ratburn. Why do you think they named him Mr. Ratburn? Because that's exactly what they're planning on doing with him. I think that Patrick Ratburn was sent from Germany. The chocolate shop is just a cover, and it's his job to ignite Mr. Ratburn. So while season 22 started on this nice progressive wedding between two men that appear to be in love, I think it's pretty safe to say that we know how season 22 is going to come to an end. So anyways, I hope I'm wrong about this, but I think it makes a lot of sense. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.